Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly and I have something a little different today. I have almost a face full, I think what it would be in essence, a work from home, a simple busy lifestyle, face full of makeup from Merit Beauty. Merit is not a company that I have a lot of experience with. I have some backstory, I'll get to it. I'd originally filmed this and I talked your guys' ears off for a while. But we're gonna actually play with some of the products and then I'll kind of fill you in. Can tell you as I'm kind of getting things organized here. Merit Beauty is a makeup brand, clean, vegan. It's just something like 1,328 different toxins, like EU compliant, that they've eliminated, artificial fragrance free. I mean, just like all the good things, right? They're a company that I think takes into consideration not only the environment, but also you and what's healthy for you. Anyway, they reached out to me and said, hey, would you share your thoughts on it? And I said, well, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of what I love to do. So picked out 7 products. The only thing I didn't get is, so I got 2 of one product because they didn't have the brush that I wanted. I see that Sephora has it. I liked the concept of this like simplified, almost like a little luxury, but just like super quick, easy 5-minute face. Again, just minimalist kind of approach to it, because I think over the last couple years, our stuff has changed, right? When you're working at home, you're not going full glam. Let's just be honest. Unless you have all the time in the world and you're just looking for something to do. I thought I would show you my super quick face that's a work from home. I'm working from today with my flesh color turtleneck. There's a joke in there, I'm sure. Thought I would just kind of show you guys if it's a work from home, what I'm gonna do. Maybe busy mom lifestyle, maybe a travel day. You know, when I travel, I get up super early in the morning and I'm out the door at not even the crack of dawn. Dawn hasn't even had its first cup of coffee yet. I'm gonna start with it's like a concealer slash foundation stick. This is in the shade Dune, and it's a pretty good match, I think. But one of the things I like about this type of stick is it's small enough on the end, but you really only put it where you need it. So you don't have to do like a full face of foundation. You really put it where you want to put it. Kind of cover up where I need to, lift where I need to. And then I'm just gonna use a flat kabuki brush. They do have a brush in their lineup, but like I said, I wasn't able to get it because online they were sold out of them. But I think this shade is not too bad. I was a little concerned when I first got it that it might be too light, but I don't think so. I think because it blends so seamlessly into skin, it really just kind of looks more like skin. You know, another brand that reminds me of this is Saint Beauty. And Saint is a line that, and I think it may be like an MLM, but they have a system where you use color correcting where you need it. And this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Nude Sticks is another line that comes to mind that has, you know, a minimalistic approach. And then it's kind of a combination of that and like, say, Mob Beauty that is very sustainable, reusable, you know, that type of like earth conscious, earth friendly. So that was super fast. I'm gonna put a little bit more around my nose because that's where I tend to get my glasses marks. And I'm gonna actually just press this in with my finger. I've used this set a couple of times because I wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an honest take than just a first impression. Because I gotta be honest, sometimes with the minimalist, super, you know, eco-friendly makeup or whatever else, I start feeling like, is it gonna be enough? I mean, I'm a lady of a certain age, right? So I might need a little bit more, but I'm also a busy mom. They also have this like brow gel. So the foundation stick was in Dune. This is the brow pomade or brow, whatever you want to call it. And it's just in shade brown. They had a couple shades, but I figured brown would probably be appropriate. And I think this is kind of, you know, your whole 80s brow type product. I found that because this is just a little tint and it really just kind of comes the brows in place, leaves them more natural looking. They're not like soap brows or shellacked or, you know, whatever else. They're just kind of like, I don't know, a little darker, a little more tame, and one product, one and done. We're good with that. Okay, I'm not doing these in any particular order. I picked up the shade Pink Beet. I think they had several in here, but this seemed like a good option, like a good like everyday wearing option for me. Now, I didn't put on any lip liner if I'm on a work from home day. I might not wear any lip liner. I might just do like a tinted lip oil like this is. Very comfortable. A little bit of color without being crazy. I picked up 2 of these cheek sticks. They're good for cheeks, eyes, lips, that kind of thing if you need to. One of them is in shade Beverly Hills and one of them is in the shade Cheeky. And it's kind of hard to see with the glaring top on them. So I'm gonna pull them out here. So one of them is a little bit warmer color. One of them is a little bit more berry. This is the product that I got 2 of because they didn't have the brush. But I'm gonna actually take the one that's called Beverly Hills, and I'm just gonna put a little swipe there on my cheek. This is a super emollient product. It doesn't, I mean, it's like a cream blush, but it's more of like a serum blush, if you will. It has that same kind of feel as, say, like the Charlotte Tilbury blush, like the Pop blush, or even how the Natasha Denona blush feels once it's on the skin, because it's got that kind of emollient, serum-y type feeling, sheer wash of color. And I know I'm somebody who normally over-abuses blush. You guys are used to hearing me talk about that. But for a work from home, soft little flush, if you're gonna, you know, rush out of the door pretty fast, why would you do more than that? Like, you really don't need to do a full face. Here's the darker shade. I'm actually gonna apply a little of that with my finger onto my lid. Here's my only thing about this, because this is still that emollient kind of cream product. If you have super oily lids, this might not be your favorite. But if you're a lady of a certain age who's concerned about all the wrinkles and stuff that sometimes happen, this is a great one and done type product. Again, you can use the same one on your lids, on your cheeks, and on your lips, which makes it really convenient for traveling, or as I said earlier, like airplane day. I can get a little bit more polished and a little bit more put together before I get off a plane and have it be just a very simple amount of product. You know what, I'm gonna put a little bit of this here too. So I was gonna tell you guys kind of how I came across Merit Beauty. First off, if you guys have been around here for a while and have suffered through any of my fashion conversations that I have, one of the newsletters that I read religiously, like every single day, I'm gonna grab a little bit of eyeliner. It didn't come in the kit, but I'm just gonna throw a little bit on too, just because I would do that. And this is just a brown eyeliner from Milk Makeup. It just happens to be what's conveniently located. A gal named Catherine Powers, she's the CEO and founder of Merit. She also owns several other brands, and they're independent of each other. They're not the same. It's not like a line from the same brand. They're all independent. One of those, so the newsletter, Who What Wear, go to the website, whowhatwear.com. You can sign up for some of their newsletters. I really love their kind of like fashion-y ones. Those are the ones I read just about every single day. One of the only things I look at every single day. They also have some skincare and beauty newsletters, but I ran across them because one of the kind of, I guess, pro tips and tricks that I really like is if I have a piece of clothing that I haven't worn in a long time, I'll Google it, and invariably I'll end up at either Who What Wear or Pinterest. Something like, you know, yellow trench coat. Like, what can I wear with yellow trench coat? Or what can I wear with red leather knee-high boots? You know, whatever obscure piece of clothing that you're not really sure what to do with. I've found Who What Wear because of that. Gave me lots of great ideas. I'm gonna use the Merit mascara too. They have a couple lines of clothing. They have a high-end one that you can order online. I don't know if you might be able to buy it at Nordstrom. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that one. But they also have a line for Target, which is kind of how I first was aware of the brand as a clothing line, was because of Target. And I've purchased a couple pieces over the years. It's like the bigger, or maybe the major metro areas. Anyway, they came out a few years ago, with a skincare line called Versed, and it's very clean, vegan, you know, all the things. Good for the environment, good for you type products. And I've only tried a couple items because I have so much skincare through the variety of subscriptions and the stuff that I just, you know, love, and, you know, maybe things that I've been trying. I've been wanting to give it a go, but I just have so much right now. I have to wait until I get through the stuff that I already have stockpiled before you'd think that I was going to face the apocalypse with as much skincare as I've got hoarded right now. Anyway, so I haven't tried that yet. If you guys have, please let me know. Merit was a beauty line that came up because Catherine Powers, CEO, was pregnant. She realized that a lot of the cosmetics she was using was making her sick. You know, as a mom, I've struggled with this before. When you put things on your face, and are you transferring them to your child? Is it getting into your breast milk? That kind of thing. And so when she was pregnant, she was very conscientious of those things, I think, as most of us are. And she came up with this brand called Merit. And I think part of it is, you know, taking into consideration how healthy the products are that you're putting in your body, or not in your body, but it is getting into your body, right? It gets into your bloodstream. It gets into your subcutaneous layers, right? But I hadn't had an opportunity to try it. So imagine my surprise when this is the highlighter stick. This is in Cava. They sent me an email and said, hey, would you like to try some of our products? We'll give you an affiliate code. So there will be one in the box, but they didn't pay me to do this video. They didn't tell me, you know, oh, give us a glowing review. I hope you guys understand that my goal on this channel is if I ever do get anything gifted to me like this or anything in PR, I'm still gonna be honest. And if that kicks me off somebody's PR list, that's fine too. Anyway, I didn't have to do a dedicated video. It just so happens to be that it kind of lends itself to doing one because you have a 5-minute face. And that's literally all I have on is the Merit products. I did put a little of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder on, and that's it. I feel like I've got a healthy glow. I don't feel too heavily made up. I feel a little bit like Honest Beauty. I feel like, you know, the products on my skin, I'm not gonna have to worry about them transferring to my child. If you have a busy, crazy lifestyle, maybe you're a parent and your focus is on them and not necessarily pampering yourself, then this is maybe a good thing to kind of consider because they're like little luxuries. Super simple, super fast, right? Ridiculously fast, very easy. You can literally apply things with your fingers and you're done. I hope this was interesting to you guys. Let me know what you guys think if you guys have tried Merit Beauty. If you guys have heard anything one or the other. I hadn't seen anybody else's videos on it. Anything that's gonna make our lives a little bit easier and less tsunami chaos craziness, then I wanna make sure you guys are aware. 7 products that I used because I used, you know, the cheek stick in 2 different shades. I could have done it with 6. And then you throw in a flat kabuki brush, unless you don't want to use your fingers, if you don't want to use your fingers. I did add a liner and a setting powder. So 8, 9 products, I've got a complete face. And I like the way my skin looks. It doesn't look heavily made up. It doesn't look like I'm trying too hard. Stick around. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give Merit Beauty, you know what, follow them on Instagram or Facebook. Tell them that I sent you if you'd like. There is going to be an affiliate link below. Don't feel obligated to use it. I just want to disclose. Full disclosure. My son just got done doing Addams Family the musical, and Full Disclosure is one of the songs. I've got Full Disclosure in the brain. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing really well, and until my next video, bye for now.